So riding on these thin by lanes, you can use this motorcycle as a daily commuter. That's exactly what I want to say. I mean, it really does not make a difference. Yes, you have a better CC, you've got, so it's an all-in-one goodie. You want to take it for a Sunday ride? Yes, it does. You want to take it to your office every day? Yes, it does. Can it do long distance? Yes, it does. Can it be a tourer? Yes. You can ride this all through the day.
Subscribe and press the bell icon to get notifications on our latest videos.
Good morning, YouTube. It's hot. The time is around 9:30 and I'm just on my way to my office, which is around 24 kilometers, riding the Interceptor 650. So after riding this motorcycle for 3,000 kilometers now, this is my honest feedback. A lot of questions have prompted to me, and I've tried to answer a lot of these questions in this video. I've been on various forums and various groups of competing motorcycles, and a lot of guys had questions like, can you ride this motorcycle in the traffic? Can we filter this? Isn't it too heavy to be ridden in traffic? Actually, and the fact is, I've been using this motorcycle every day to my office. I live in a place called Kandivali in Mumbai, and my office is in Bandra Kurla, and the entire stretch is exactly the way you see it now. It's always bumper to bumper traffic, and I ride this motorcycle every day to office. The first couple of days it was a little bit difficult for me and I had to get used to it, but after that it's been fairly easy. Can you filter it? Yes, you can filter. You can filter ride this motorcycle, there's no problem. It's just like riding any motorcycle which is around 150cc. It's not very cumbersome. It's not very confusing. It's not having the power being delivered in the throttle go. So it's very much a city bike. In fact, it's enjoyable to ride this motorcycle in the traffic to a very great extent. And I'm talking this out of experience because I've had other motorcycles which claim to be like an urban naked motorcycle, and this is far better than that. Riding in traffic, it's a breeze, it's an ease. You get the throttle at the time when you want it. Do you see this? So you can just pull yourself on and you can filter yourself. So you can just ride it with ease, and you can make your ride exciting to office almost every day, because the bike is sporty. I mean, it just kicks in that power when you need it, and it's so fun to ride actually. Even in traffic, unless and otherwise, it's a really stop and halt traffic. This bike is a gem to ride. Now when we talk about riding and zipping and filtering in traffic, the next question that comes to us is, what about the brakes? Now that's the icing on the cake. The front brakes are really superb. The back brakes are not, I wouldn't say bad, but they're not really great. The ABS kicks in just when it needs to. The feedback is really good. The bike stops where it has to stop, and it just adds to the fun that you get while riding this motorcycle. So now that I've been able to give you a fair understanding as to how this motorcycle is in the traffic, and I just thought that might as well show you how this behaves on bad roads. This is a very small stretch, and that's because we're just bypassing the traffic. We just look at the road as such. There's absolutely no roads, and this motorcycle just chugs along. Oh fuck. Everybody has bought their vehicle, and so it's fairly easy to control the motorcycle, and you can just throw it around. It's easy. I mean, it doesn't really demand much in terms of how it needs to be treated. So the suspensions are on the softer side, especially the rear suspensions. So if you have a pillion, it hits the bottom, and that's the reality. Obviously there is some 5-step adjustment which is available, but then we need to get that down. So the motorcycle claims to have the 52 Newton meters of torque, but then the torque really kicks in only after 2000 rpm. So anything below that, you need to be on the right gear to chuck the motorcycle out. So either you need to be in the first gear or in the second gear. So you cannot expect to be on the third gear and then expect the motorcycle to roll, which I have not experienced. I mean, it really doesn't pull itself up. The first gear and the second gear is what needs to be used if we are in the traffic. The next thing that I would like to comment is how much time I can be on the saddle. There are few people like me who would really enjoy riding a 650cc to the office every day. Most of them would prefer to have a 650cc, but then ideally it'd be used for touring or Sunday rides, so on and so forth. Invariably I'm on the saddle for 1 hour 40-45 minutes. Yes, I have changed the seats because the stock seats were not comfortable and it was not suitable for my riding posture. So I did change the seat, and I got a very simple the RD350 handlebar done, and the clutch is not very soft and neither is it very hard. It's manageable. I wouldn't want to say it's very soft, but the gear is crisp. Unlike the other Royal Enfield motorcycles that I have used, I find this gearing to be very precise, very crisp, and there are no false neutrals. So that's the takeaway on this, and Royal Enfield has done a very good job on that. The gearing is very, very nice. Bas. So that's 10.61. So that's the mileage that I get. 22.7 kilometers is what the bike has returned me for every liter of fuel that has gone into this motorcycle in very, very heavy traffic conditions. I think that's a pretty decent return for a 650. So the motorcycle is very addictive to ride. There's no second thoughts on this. I simply love this machine, and in spite of it being a 650, I commute on this every day to office. It returns me around 23-24 kilometers to a liter in this kind of traffic, and I'm really happy for what it does.